For me, sort of one of the more exciting things is that these projects are going to drop online in a staged series. And so as capacity opens up, it's kind of like slowly opening the floodgates, and I think you're going to see a transformed search at the end of these next couple of years. By the end of the strategic plan, the organization that exists today isn't the organization that existed 10 years ago, and it's not going to be the organization that exists 5 years from now. Its transformation, its evolution, its molting will have accelerated by 100%. Many of the things that are coming to fruition today are really things that have been years and years in the planning or dreaming phase. Our facility under construction in Sitka, the Mount Edgecombe Hospital, is over 70 years old. And that's been a dream of somebody's for a long, long time. We received that as a dream, and to put that into action, it has been a long time, but that's really the intentionality that goes into these projects, is that, they take a long time, they're very expensive. I think about the Vintage Park project, the medical office building we're building out in Vintage Park, and the idea of making Juneau a medical hub of sorts, kind of like Sitka really is the main hub for all of SEARHC. But as SEARHC continues to grow, the need for a secondary hub where not everybody that comes to SEARHC needs to go to Sitka. One of the things that I'm most proud of, that whether it's through COVID or sequestration or the next thing that's going to come down, we've built an organization with enough resilience, cultural resilience, financial resilience, quality resilience, that we can withstand some of the big shocks that come into just life that we live these days. There's so many aspects that go into becoming the employer of choice, whether it's building facilities that people want to come to work in. It's building programs that people want to participate in and help deliver services in. It's building an organizational culture that people believe in. It's competitive compensation. It's building a culture of equality and respect. We have to have something that's worth coming for, and that something is not so easily defined. Whether people are coming for the adventure of Southeast Alaska, they're coming for the mission and vision of the organization, they're coming for a work-life balance, they're coming because they heard we're building a brand new facility with these great programs that are going in, and they want to be a part of that. The ability to attract and bring in just amazing people, that the work that we do resonates with them and they want to embed themselves in the community, is really one of the most heartwarming things. I mean, I've seen it time and time again where people come in from various places and they've decided that this community, whatever community that is, whether it's Haines, whether it's Sitka, whether it's Juneau, whether it's Cape, this is going to be their home, and they feel a part of it. They feel welcomed by not just the SEARHC part, but the community itself. And that's a pretty inspiring feeling, and to know that in some way SEARHC played a part of helping those communities continue to grow and evolve and become home to families. I mean, it's really great. It's exciting. Speaking to the strategic partnerships that we enjoy here at SEARHC, I mean, there are lots of them, but there's some real key ones. And I think, it really speaks to the reality of our circumstances and our aspirations to be the best at what we do, and really knowing that we cannot be the best at everything we do. And so I think of, our partners up at ANTHC, we send patients up there, and they send specialists down here to Southeast Alaska. And it allows us to bring a level of service that wouldn't otherwise be available to folks here in Southeast Alaska. Our partnership with Prov Swedish, and really an evolving partnership there that has started, really at a basic level, but continues to grow and evolve as we provide more specialists here in Juneau, bringing those doctors in not only to Sitka, but to Juneau to receive patients, and our ability to seamlessly refer patients out from Southeast Alaska down into the Prov Swedish medical system. For us to be the best that we do, we have to decide what our scope of work is going to be and try to find the very best partners that really share our aspirations to be the best at what they do and work with us so we could elicit the best out of each other. I think as that partnership and those partnerships continue to grow and evolve, you're going to see more and more opportunities for enhanced services here in Southeast Alaska. When I go to bed at night, how do I think about our success or our lack thereof? And it certainly isn't by traditional metrics. You know, when I think about SEARHC and the fact that SEARHC is here, you know, it's been here for going on 50 years. The tribes that we serve have been here for thousands of years. It isn't going away. So how do you measure success? There are sort of measures by today's standards, right? It's that continuous process improvement. It's the patient satisfaction numbers. It's the employee engagement numbers. But I think, you know, for me, how I think about success, and I guess I think about it as a constantly moving target. The bar gets higher every time, you know, and that it's really about the contributions we make in making Southeast Alaska the best it could possibly be. You know, in our regards, it's specifically related to healthcare and community health and healthy families and healthy employees and healthy patients. And is anybody ever going to be healthy enough? Well, we're going to find out, right? I mean, and I think that's the reality for us, that it is a constantly moving target because there is no end point. And having the ability to create the energy and the enthusiasm to chase that constant moving target is really the challenge. But the goal is infinitely valuable, so you chase it anyways. If you're going to do something, if you're going to decide to take the time, the energy, and the effort, and take other people's time and energy and effort and their life's aspirations and their goals, you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the people around you to give it everything you got. Nothing on the table.